So we're cooling off a little bit in the crypto market right now. Not surprising at all. We kind of did this a little bit last week in the middle of the week as well. And I talked about in my ADA video earlier today, a couple things affecting this, the DXY, what bond rates are doing. All those things are playing some impact, but there's a couple more things that are impacting the price today that people need to be aware of. And frankly, there may be a little bit of a trap playing out here as well. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So obviously looking at Shiba Inu price, currently we're down in that 40177 range, kind of actually showing the first little sign of bearishness we have seen in quite some time here. We are currently down below our 20-day moving average. Last time we did this, we actually had a nice bounce and subsequent surge. We'll see if that ends up being the case again on my indicators. There's a bunch of buy zones that keep flashing on here. A couple great opportunities. And in fact, on the 1 hour, it looks like we're starting to flip around a bit. The day is kind of cooling down a little bit. And BTC obviously sitting in that 66K range as well, showing a little bit of cool down, a little bit of bearishness as well. Now, there are a couple things that are going on. We actually had some, there was actually an Israeli war plan leak that took place over the last 24 hours. And the US is scrambling to figure out, where this came from, what's going on. And there's this tension that's kind of building again abroad. And this is something to definitely monitor. And I'm sure this is impacting the way that some people are reacting to the market currently. We were obviously in a state of not extreme greed, but we were in a state of greed in terms of the fear greed index just the other day. So now we've kind of calmed down. We've fallen back to neutral, which is important. All right. It's very important that we cool down just a little bit so we have some room to basically set a nice floor and pop from here. Now, what I will say is that right now, the market is kind of deciding which way it's going to go. It's deciding whether we're going to go on some retracement and work it down into some of these long liquidation positions, or if we're going to work our way to the upside and start liquidating some shorts again. And just looking at what short interest and long interest is doing, guys, the shorts are really trying to push the market down hard. You guys can see that up to about $70,000 right now, $2.35 billion worth of short positions. When we look at the downside, down to 63K, 1.3 billion. All right. So right now, the shorts are betting so heavily against the market. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a little pop, we start working back into some of the short interest. Now, there is a little gap here. All right. It's not going to be instant. We might kind of bounce around in this range for a very short period of time. This isn't, financial advice or a guarantee or anything like that. But you'll see, at least in this range currently, there's nothing trying to push it one way or the other. We're kind of in blah. All right. We're back to the blah times. And that kind of brings me to this. So I've had a couple exchanges here recently, and I had one on Twitter today, and these kind of comments don't really make a whole lot of sense. For example, this is a guy, Knots Invest. All right. And he said, SHIB not looking so good as an investment. And unfortunately, people don't understand the gravity of time. They don't know how to zoom out. They don't know how to look at these trends. So he basically posted this 5-day trend here where SHIB is going through a little bit of a pullback. And I said, this is why most people don't make it in crypto. You need to zoom out. You need to look at the bigger, broader trend. And when we look at what Shiba Inu is doing, I basically was saying, you don't know what you're talking about. When we look at what SHIB has been doing here, we are currently in an uptrend. We have been in an uptrend basically since September 6th, if you really want a confirmation on this. We've been climbing from the low, which is August 5th. And when you zoom out for this whole market trend, you guys can see this trend has been very consistent up and to the right. This is the recovery, right? You want to go full existence of Shiba Inu, we're up and to the right. All right. We go through these time and time again, and we have to just be patient, let them play out. It's funny that people are making calls like this, SHIB not looking like a good investment after we just did, basically 65% run since August 5th. All right. This is why, again, most people don't make it in crypto. This is why patience is the most important thing. This is why it's important to take advantage when people are fearful, when there is bearishness in the market, when opportunity presents itself. Many people, they don't know how to actually jump on this and really seize the opportunity that's in front of them. Most people, they don't realize they're standing in the dip until we're way past it. All right. We were in a big opportunity zone in basically August through the start of September, and people didn't take advantage of that. That's okay. But what I have to say is that the best times for crypto are still ahead of us. We're not in alt season. We're not in mass adoption yet. Institutional money is just starting to hit the crypto space. Businesses are just beginning to look into crypto. There is so much optimism and positivity that are going to be down the road here that listening to calls like this, oh, not looking good when you have a 5-day retracement, welcome to crypto. That's the way it works. So we'll see how all these things play out. Hopefully we can start getting into some of these short liquidations again, cracking some of these local highs here in terms of BTC, because when that starts taking place, when Ethereum starts moving back up, that's when SHIB can again start taking some ground. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.